outside Bose Plant Sales. It's not open. It's not open today, but when this, I just getting some videos done. I haven't visited this place before. We're obviously near Leominster train station, so the line is the other side of the factory. It's the other side of the factory plant sales. There's some trailers in the yard of the where the fence is, just over around there. And obviously we'll get the drone up some point. Just gotta work out with people that are on the bridge. Just, if you see in the distance there, I don't really want to zoom in on people. So the tarmac stuff over there, and no concrete and whatever. I'm just going to put the wide angle zoom back out again back to the 1 max on there, so we just get a whole perspective of what's around. Next door to this obviously is a residential house property, so try not to go up to any windows or anything of the building. Obviously the train station's next door to that, so might pay a visit to there. I've already done there once, so but they're on rail replacement today because they're doing repairs on the track, so shouldn't be an issue with flying a drone at all, regardless of the fact they don't own the airspace, they only own the land. So Network Rail and Transport for Wales, whatever part of the country you are, Network Rail are nationwide, but they still don't own the airspace above but the land they own. You know the score by now. So if you have a quick look, I'll get closer and get some video of the ain't much to see from the zoom on my mobile phone. So the next step would be getting the drone up, of course. Just providing the fact you got the railway line, so can't be too low, just in case there is trains still running down that line, because freight still can run. But it depends if the tracks are out unserviceable, but still won't fly low. About 60 meters at the lowest. So there's not much to see at the moment. I'm gonna just go straight into the drone.
point updated.
I'm going to have to halt the drone because there's an air ambulance in the middle to land, so because it's going to land in the Grange, so change of plan. I will come back with part 2 after. I'll come back and sort out here afterwards. As you can see, an air ambulance was coming over quite low and turned, and then it's gone, so it's heading towards Bromyard now, so it's just checking to see if it's not going to double itself back this way. No, it's not. I can proceed with the drone now, so back towards obviously I can go to the step now of taking the drone over go to video on here, start on record.
Home point updated.
So I can go over. I'll slot the drone footage in at some point. Obviously, if I'll go a little bit higher because of the train lines. I'll go with a zoom down and have a look. So this is bowl plant sales. So spin around. So I'm gonna do so. That's nothing to do with them. Is anyone coming out? No. We're just focusing on this place for now. Let's go to quite good, that. To go a bit further off the line. Then I can go a little bit lower. We've got a whole site, one view, so we're going to go higher to 70 meters, 74 meters, drop down, we'll go a bit further over to the side. Any sign of any trains going out of the train station? No. I'm going to go a little bit lower now because I'm off the yard. Down to 40 meters. I don't think there's any much more to see here. I'm gonna go around. just a 360 video around the factory. Well, it's a garden plant at Barrel Place. So I'm gonna go down to 40 meters down there, and I'm gonna go a 360 video. And then I'm gonna go and get a 360 photograph. Google Maps. That's where I'm stood here. That's drone footage done of bow plant sales. Arrows further down. That completes the video for bow plant sales. Let's pan the last this one in a bit more so you can get the idea of what it says. It's got here. It's just a boring yard, but still not boring to put videos together. I had an eventful few minutes because I thought I would have had to stop today's filming because of an air ambulance overhead. I will put possibly a clip. I possibly would have put a clip of that going past on, and I got a video on my phone of it. Flew to the back of where I was and circled overhead. There's probably a little bit caught on here as well, but still I had to stop because I thought the air ambulance was going to be landing, so I stopped it to with the drone until I knew when it was. I watched it on the flight tracker to see how far it was going in case it was going to come back around, but it was all right. So anyway, more I'm new to this kind of content, so bear with me. I haven't got microphone on for putting the drone footage, but it'll all be put together anyway. But bear with me how it all works, and spare somebody that haven't been doing this for ages, so this should be an interesting video. Whoever, share any places that you recommend me to go to film, please put down in the comments section in reason, because I don't drive, so I'm just doing local places and that. So any collabs with another person that's got this kind of experience. I'll accept collabs later down the line, but obviously I'm not going to really give out when I'm going to go somewhere. I just go there and I do it and I go. So it's just you just have to watch out for what comes next. As always, see you in the next video. Bye for now.